I love this whole story with Frank and us not knowing a lot about him and us getting to learn about him. And I like that Laurel is the segue into that, like her getting to know him. Because, like, he's such a secret to everyone. Like, after season 1, we should have, like, I expected us to go bang right into his story, like give us the rundown. But, like, it's been slowly and gradually we've been learning about him in snippets, and I like that. I like that a lot because I'm so interested in his character and why he does what he does and why it doesn't seem like he's so bad. Even though I know he's bad, it's weird. I'm just really interested in his story.
Relax.
What is this?
To see us. I'm just here to return this.
I don't understand what's going on with Asher at all.
I got it back!
Asher, no!
Proved more useful than I thought.
He's double.
Oh my god.
He's playing two
You
teams.
leaked that creepy incest pic.
Let's
Oh my.
It feels good, doesn't it? Being on the right side of justice for once.
Why is he
Justice? Is that why you're gunning for Annalise? Because it's really pretty stalkery how much you care about taking her down, to be honest.
Why is he doing this? What does she have on him? I don't get it.
Just text me when you know what she's gonna do with the picture.
No, I'm done.
Okay, good.
Excuse me?
Why did you do it in the first
Just
place?
your little recorder thingy, I almost got killed doing it.
Trotter Lake, Asher.
Shut up with that!
What? What's Charter Lake?
If you want to make a threat real, you go for it.
Yeah.
But I am done being anyone's mole.
Yes! My boy! Fuck out of here. Don't talk to him like that. He will fuck you up. Metaphorically, of
lost her
course.
husband, her
In the
father,
court.
and 2 boys, and they deserve justice.
This is not involuntary manslaughter, but intentional premeditated first-degree murder.
What? What is this reverse psychology shit? Is she not trying to win this case? I don't understand.
But when taken with Viagra, nitroglycerin can cause a fatal coronary. But you already knew that, didn't you, Mrs.
Oh my god, don't put it on her.
Of course not.
We don't do this!
Because the warning is on the prescription pill bottle that you just testified to picking up.
But are you suggesting I killed my husband?
This is
No, I know
fucked
you
up.
killed him.
Objection,
You're upset that he was having sex with strangers, so you got revenge the only way you knew how.
Objection, Your Honor. Mrs. Ewing wasn't near the party that night,
Well,
Dominic
she knew
died.
where he was headed, and after you took the Viagra, you slipped him the nitrate pill knowing that it would kill him. Tell the truth,
Your
Cynthia. You
Honor.
were angry at your cheating husband, so you killed him and framed it on my client. That's the truth, isn't it? You did it. You're the real killer in this courtroom.
This is fucked up. And her confidence makes it so believable. And why is she just crying? The fact that she's crying and not denying it too, this is fucked up.
The jury reached a unanimous verdict.
We have, Your Honor.
Wow.
In the case of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Randolph on the count of involuntary manslaughter, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
That's fucked though. Dude, we are getting, oh my, we are getting more and more unethical, unmoral. We're getting worse and worse as a group in terms of our decision making and making good decisions. We're making worse decisions, like not like they're helping us, but I mean, we're turning into bad people over here.
She's pretty.
What the fuck is that?
It's her, right? Have you been seeing?
No! No!
You show up late for dates. You're constantly on your phone.
No, he hasn't been seeing anyone. I promise.
I met her in the library.
Has he?
I was making copies. The printer jammed.
Has he?
Jam it, and we started talking.
What?
Look, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's probably better, considering we work together.
What?
It's not
For
you,
real?
Vaughn. You're great. I swear.
Don't do that. Really, I'll be fine.
What? Did he really do that, or is he covering for something else he did that was worse? Why did he do that? And when? That's what she had over him. Fuck.
That's what I found. Something tells me that this stud is gonna know exactly how to make it right.
Who's that?
That is Levi, Michaela's new boyfriend.
Wow.
Michaela?
Yeah, he's gonna. Please recognize him. Please, yes.
See, look, it's even got waitlist sweating.
Oh God, what time is it?
No.
8. Crap! Oh!
Is he gonna tell him now or figure it out on his
For a
own?
half hour, and I said I could, but I have no food.
Get in, girl.
Fuck though. Wes, let's figure this out. Fuck, this guy's. Oh!
Rebecca's eggs. She knocked over a carton once. Our foster dad made her lick them off the floor. I called her eggs after that.
You're her foster brother.
Oh!
Am I letting go? I kind of can't breathe.
Oh, listen, he's a big man. We get it. He's a big man. Holy fuck!
Same as you.
Do you know where we're getting?
It's fine, Rebecca.
Okay!
You haven't heard from her?
No.
Oh, fuck!
I think she's dead.
What?
You know, we
I knew that, but why does he know?
talked the day before I got the 911 text. She said things.
I love how I'm acting surprised at things I know.
Nobody wanted to hurt her.
You expect me to believe that? It could be you for all I know.
No.
No.
You loved her. I know. So either she was wrong about you, or is that lady you work for?
We know where Rebecca is.
If you're afraid I'm gonna try and find her.
Oh, Wes is gonna put this together the wrong way.
Stay away from Michaela or I tell her who you are.
But you're not gonna tell her anyway.
No.
Why the hell not?
Because I want to know the truth. Just like you. Deal.
Deal.
Oh, this is fucking me up! I love it! Oh my god.
Not to
They trusted you with their
Oh!
Something that perverse should never be private.
How do you know it's true?
I've known Caleb and Catherine their entire lives. You notice things, especially when they're not right. So when I found Grant and Ursula that morning, saw the things that had been done to them,
Yeah.
they're guilty, Ms. Keating.
This makes sense.
It's a miracle we made it 21 days. I can't wait any longer. When is Islamic help get to lose? I have to tell you something.
What?
Okay, you're scaring me.
It's nothing bad.
What is it? Oh my god.
I met this
Oh.
girl through work who invited me to a sex party, so I went.
How is that not
listen.
bad?
Oh my
Why?
God, it
So I
sounds
can hear
bad.
your lame excuses?
You
I
didn't do
didn't hook
anything.
with anyone, Ollie. I didn't even want to. You can ask Michaela, she was there. She'll tell you that that was good. For once, I was good.
Oh. Why does Oliver look like a baby? Did he shave his face or something? Look at him.
She'll tell you that that was good. For once, I was good.
I mean, even I probably would have had sex at a sex party.
So we're okay?
He's so cute. Look at
Yeah.
him.
You've changed.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because of you.
Aww.
You know what? Lie on your back.
Why?
Oh.
And look in your eyes.
That. That scene was a gift. Personal. No, but now he changed his mind.
To sleep.
He can't do that. Come on.
Do other things.
But does he want to? I don't want him to manipulate her. Oh my! You're betraying Wes. Wes made a. You and Wes made a deal.
Got any ideas?
Yeah, he's got a lot.
I can think of.
Sure. Oh my god. Well, this is her quest to reach climax. Oh, okay, Annalise.
Dad.
Oh shit.
Did your mother put you up to this?
She doesn't know I'm here. Dad, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, whoa, what?
What's wrong, Ash?
It's about Tiffany.
Who's Tiffany? He lied. I knew he lied. I knew he lied. He didn't cheat. He would never. He did something worse. But like unintentionally. He just in a bad position maybe. They caught him in a bad spot. I don't feel like he did anything. What did he do?
Hi.
Aww.
Is this so you could get a thank you?
I thought you
Is there any other reason the sergeant's offering me a job? What do you want?
A job. I know it doesn't make up for everything.
Oh.
Can't take the job.
It was for
And
him.
if it means owing you anything.
No, you don't. It was a gift.
At all. I miss you.
No, come on, at least don't play too. Come on. As a friend?
And
please don't. I thought.
I understand if we can't get past this, but I
you
wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't at least try.
Yeah, but like not on a deep level because you and Eve. What the hell?
You go home.
Yes. I don't want her to ruin things with Eve, and that's fucked up if she's like trying to get with both.
I'm not saying no, Annalise. Just.
Not now.
I need more time.
Wow. This is such a.
Right.
What is happening? What exactly does she want?
Good night.
I feel so bad. She got all dressed up, but I also don't like that she was trying to double. If that is, maybe I'm reading it wrong. Someone let me know. Let me know how you guys read that. Oh my god, they did 2 shots like this episode. I like that shot. They used that twice this episode. Is that a parallel for something?
I'm in.
Oh, that's why they did. I just said. Oh, to find out. Oh, I see. Okay, wait. So that's to find out. That's because when he talked to what's his face to leave. What's his name? I don't know his name. It's for him to find out because he thinks Annalise did it now. So okay, what is this? What's gonna
Car.
what?
Was that a cop?
I think so.
Oh shit! Why's it stopping? You guys are fucked.
The hell are you doing?
You guys met.
Get in the car!
Oh, what? How is he into this now? This is fucked. How did this all happen in a few weeks? Isn't that only 7 weeks from now? Wow. That's another good one. Okay. Alright, let's talk about this. Alright, you guys, so that was Season 2, Episode 3 of How to Get Away with Murder. A really good episode. I've changed clothes and everything. If you guys didn't tell, I'm such an idiot. You guys did tell. I recorded this a few days ago, and I completely I took a break to go do something, and I completely forgot I didn't do my review. But luckily, I wrote down a list of things that I took note of. After I watched that episode, so I have some things here. I finished editing this yesterday, so some of it's fresh in my head. We're gonna just go through it. I'm sorry if this review is not as in depth as it usually is. Mine usually I like to go really in depth, really get into it, and I might not be able to be as enthusiastic about it today because it's been a while since I've watched this. It's been like 5 days since I've watched this, maybe. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So first of all, the case. Let's talk about this case. 3 episodes in, the case is still going strong. We're still working on this case. We're still discovering new things about this case, and it seems like it's just getting more in depth and more in depth, and it's connecting to the story more and more and more. And I like that. I said it before. I like the idea that we are having a long-lasting case that is connecting to the story, and that is actually. It's not just like irrelevant because let's be real. Most of the cases last season. Actually, pretty much every single case was irrelevant, other than to kind of emotionally move some of the character story arcs forward to like as a character. Like at the beginning, we had that case that kind of broke some emotion off of Connor when like the guy fell out the window. Like we saw some emotion from him. So like they moved the characters ahead in their emotional story arcs a little bit, but we didn't really, it didn't move the story along at all. They were kind of just there to get some for entertainment factor, I guess, and variety. But then I feel like this season again, it's more long lasting, it's more in depth. They're like, okay, second season, let's change it up a little bit. Let's go more long term and let's do this. So I guess that's what they're doing. But yeah, so it's 2 months ahead. What the hell is happening, man? With the flash forward, 2 months ahead, and it's still fucking with me. We have like the little at the beginning, at the end of every episode, we have a little catch up with like they give us a little bit more every episode. So like the beginning of this one, what happened? They just ran past the what's her name? The lawyer that Asher has been like meeting up with in the parking lot and like been doing dirty work for. Yeah, she's dead at the house as well. They're at the siblings' house, and Elisa's shot and bleeding out. The whole gang is there. Everyone is there. They all left her. They're saying it's her fault. They've all left her. Why is everyone at the house? And then as they're leaving, the other lawyer is dead on the floor. And I don't understand, why is she dead? Why are they all at that house? Why is Annalise shot? What is happening? And then at the end of the episode, you see you see Nate like pull up, like as the whole group is leaving. This is at the end of the episode, but like we might as well just put it all into one thing when we're talking about it. As all the whole group is leaving, Nate pulls up in the cop car, and then he's like telling them all like hurry up, get in the car. So I guess he's like, he knows what's happening. He's like a part of this now. I don't know how he gets into that in 7 weeks. In like under 2 months, he becomes a part of the group, which I don't understand that at all. But I was thinking about this last night when I was looking over my notes. He is a cop, or he has the cop car, which means he must have taken the job that Annalise got him this episode. So yeah. So yeah, Nate's involved somehow. Now let's move on to the more fun stuff. Michaela. So when they're all talking about having an orgasm, and we find out Michaela has never had an orgasm. That shocked me a lot, and it kind of put me. I don't want to say it changed. Like I felt bad for her, and I also put like, I know it's weird to think like this is gonna mean anything, but like it kind of just made me think like, is that like a reason? Like maybe. Like that's not never having an orgasm, like that must suck. Like she must be tense. That could be a reason why she's so annoying. It could be a reason. I don't know. But I feel like after this, it kind of just made me. I felt for this episode. I enjoyed her this episode. I enjoyed the thing with her and Levi. I think that's the name. I enjoy that. I feel like this is gonna set her up to get hurt. I feel like she's gonna get hurt from this, and I feel like after that may put her in a story arc that kind of changed my opinion on her. I'm not sure. I feel like what I need with Michaela to like her. A lot of you guys want me to like Michaela. What I need to like Michaela is I need a personal connection to her. I need an emotional connection to her. I need to find a way to like her and to feel for her, and I don't have that. But yeah, so she's never had an orgasm, which is. Like I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, so she's hooking up with Levi, who is, we're gonna get into it, but he's basically Rebecca's foster brother, and he's like lying to her. I don't know. Does he actually like her? Is he just trying to get laid? I don't know. But like that's not, I feel like that's gonna end messy either way. All right, now let's get on to Asher real quick. Asher, what's Asher's deal? What the hell is happening with Asher? Him and Bonnie broke up because he supposedly cheated. That girl is blackmailing him with something, the lawyer. She's blackmailing him with that girl. And he seemed really upset about it in the car. Like when she brought up the girl, he like yelled at her, and I was like scared. I was like, that's not my Asher. But yeah, so like what happened with that girl? I don't think he cheated. I think it's something else, because I feel like he wouldn't do that. I feel like something happened where like he may have did something, or he was put in it looks bad on him, and he's not saying something, but he's being blackmailed, so he has to kind of double team a little bit there to protect, I guess, himself. And then you see at the end of the episode, he goes to his dad and says, "We have a problem with whatever the fuck her name was." And the thing, I was like, he wouldn't go to his dad and say we have an issue with, XYZ because he cheated. Like that's not that big of an issue. Like that's a him problem. So he did something. Something happened. Like I don't know what it is, but we're gonna have a whole new story arc with Asher, and I'm so glad we have this going on with Asher, and we're starting this up in season 2 because all of season 1, I said all the time, Asher has been the innocent one. Asher has been excluded from everything. We haven't got a much personal story from Asher. We had that one episode with him where him and his dad, whatever, but we didn't get much story with Asher. We know him as a person. He's a funny guy. I feel for him. He's one of my favorite characters, but like we never really get a personal story arc for him. It's just him kind of taking along to everything else, being comic relief. He's never like, he doesn't have his own story, and I like that we're getting that this season. I don't know what it is, but I'm hyped for it. So I'm excited for that. Him and Bonnie broke up. Let's talk about Frank and Laurel. Okay, so we saw Laurel and Frank. They had that thing where Frank, I think it was last episode, where Frank was like, get to know me first, and then we could talk, and we could have more fun, whatever. He's just saying basically, get to know me. I'm not just here for you to play with. And this episode, she tries to get to know him, but he, like, this is what he wanted, but like she tries to get to know him, but I guess it's too quick for him, and he kind of just like tries to like skim through it. He tries to get through it fast, and he has that worry where he's like, you don't want to know everything about me, you want to know the good things, and she's actually like, she's legitimately trying to figure things out, like to try to get to know him, because nobody really knows him. That's the thing I've always said, nobody really knows Frank. Like, we don't know much about him. Like we know him as the character he is, but we don't know much about him as his past. We don't know his story, like who he is. Like I still don't know who, like why does he do what he do? Are we ever gonna get to that conclusion? Like what does, I feel like him and Laurel are leading to this. Like their story is gonna lead to this. I feel like she's gonna figure out first. It would be fitting for her to figure out first, because at that point we're gonna already have an emotional connection to him, and then finding that out will put us in like a little bit of a it's gonna mind fuck us, which I love that. That's my favorite thing. But yeah, so she's trying to get to know him really, like she's actually trying to get to know him. We see him being distant. I feel it's gonna take time for him to warm up, but he's like hesitant to tell her things because he's scared. Like she's not gonna approve if she tells him the bad things, and there are pretty bad things from what we know, which is not a lot. But yeah, so she's trying to get to know him. She even asked Bonnie, but Bonnie won't rat him out because loyalty and all that. But yeah, so I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm excited to see his story develop and their relationship develop. I do like them. I enjoy them a lot. Frank is one of my favorite characters. He's very mysterious. One of the most interesting characters in my opinion. Especially this season, he's very interesting. And I'm hyped to see where he goes. Like, what do we have in store for him? Are we going to figure this stuff out? I'm not sure. I'm hoping we will. So Wes approached... This is where it's getting serious. Wes approaches Levi, which right when he put him up against the wall, it was like, oh shit. But he holds him up against the wall, like who are you? Like, because he saw him in that photograph with Rebecca, and he's like, you know Rebecca. And he's like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing? You're eggsy, whatever. And we find out that Levi is Rebecca's foster brother, and he's coming around to figure out what's the deal. Like, where's Rebecca? Like, he's trying to figure it out, like what's happening? Why is Rebecca not answering all this stuff? Because, like, they were communicating, I guess. And they were talking before that, I guess, and he's, like, stopped hearing from her, obviously, because she's dead now. But he said he suspects that she's dead. So now he puts that in Wes's brain. Now Wes thinks Rebecca is dead. And we know Wes didn't do it. So now, and then once he said, he was like, if it's not you, it's your boss. And that made something click in Wes's brain. He started putting together all this stuff, like when she was saying, like, oh, we found her, she's in a hotel, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's putting together, like, oh my god, she's covering. Like, that's not the case, but he thinks that, and it makes sense, so I see why he thinks that. But basically, now Wes and Levi think that Annalise killed Rebecca. So Wes is going to be going against Annalise, and he actually hit up Nate and was like, make up with her, talk to her, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. And they they have a plan, I guess, to go against her and figure out what is happening. So Wes is currently against Annalise, which is like, that scares me, because like there's like, there's two, like, they're the two strongest characters in my opinion, most developed. They have so much, like they're so attached, but because they're so strong individually, they clash a lot, and that's what we're getting here. And to see them go against each other is gonna be like, fuck, like how is this gonna go? Because although they're both strong, Annalise is always going to be the head, because she's older, she knows more, she's much more wise, she's much smarter than all of them. But Wes is he's changed a lot, and we see that this episode with him killing the rat, like him having that fire inside of him, wanting to know what happened to Rebecca. Now that Wes thinks Rebecca's dead, everything's going to change. He's not going to be mad at Rebecca anymore. He's not going to be like trying to push it aside anymore. Now that he thinks she's dead, he's like, oh my god, she didn't leave me. She loved me. Like, she was put in a bad position, and she was murdered. So now he's gonna be angry, and he's gonna feel lost, and he's gonna be mad and try to figure this out. So that's gonna change Wes's character completely. He's not gonna be this distant, like, oh, I don't care about her, whatever. He's gonna like now be fighting for Rebecca's memory, I guess, and trying to figure this out. So I'm excited to see how that goes. But I don't know. I hope it doesn't go like in a bad way. Where like it puts them up against each other in the long run. So I guess we're gonna see where that goes. And we have Levi still fucking around with Michaela, and then Connor and Oliver. I loved the Connor and Oliver stuff this episode. I loved it. So they are, obviously the pill has worked on the last day of the pill, so they can now do the do. And before they do it, they have this great scene, like just them kissing, whatever, and then you see Connor tell him, like before they do it, Connor wants to tell him the truth, that he went to the sex club, but he didn't do anything, and Oliver's reaction to this was so cute. I loved it. I was just giggling through the whole thing. Oliver was just like so amazed, like Connor went from this man slut, doing things with anyone he could find, from now like caring about someone so much that he didn't even think to do anything. Like Oliver sees and says, like, oh my god, like he cares about me, like he's a changed man. He's changed. And Connor, and like they have the cutest exchange where like Oliver's like, oh, you changed, and Connor is like, yeah, because of you. And like he seemed like so like just like reserved and like shy about it, and it's so cute. But yeah, like Connor's changed. Like he's changed. Like they haven't said it yet, but he loves Oliver. Let's be real. They love each other. Okay, they love each other. But yeah, like it's changed Connor completely, and Oliver's seeing that. It's just gonna make the relationship stronger, and then they have this moment, and then they get the job done. Wink, wink. Yeah, so that was great. I liked seeing that, and then that was great. They did a really nice scene there with them too. I wasn't expecting that. Very explicit, which I like. And then the end of the episode, we just had that scene where we saw Nate come pick them up, and they got in the car and they drove off. So I don't know what's happening with that. I'm excited to see what's happening with the flash forwards, excited to see what's happening in the future, excited to see everything kind of unravel. There's a lot this episode, a lot to unravel. So I'm excited to see where everything goes, especially Frank's story, Levi and Wes's plan. I'm excited to see like everything develop. I'm just hyped for it, and to see, especially where also Asher, I want to see what's happening with him. There's so much story going on right now. There's so much to unravel. I'm excited to see all of it. I want to see it all, like right now. I don't even have an order. I don't even have any priorities right now. It's at that point where it's just like I want to see everything unravel. So I'm excited to see this, guys. 204 and 205. I'm excited to see those. I'm gonna hopefully get those up soon. We'll try to watch them ASAP for you guys. But yeah, guys, honestly, great episode. I loved it. I can't wait to watch the next one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Not in the center. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat. All the good stuff's in the description below. If you guys want to see episode 204, link is in the description over on Patreon, as well as you can watch the full extended version of this episode in the description over on Patreon. It's basically just a full reaction, hour long. It's an hour long, just like the whole reaction, and then you have a whole review and everything. So everything's down there in the description, guys. Hopefully you do enjoy that, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.